For years, I've been funding and trading small accounts. I'll fund, trade, and I keep losing all my accounts. I'll fund a little amount, let's say $5 or $10. Maybe I'll trade it to a certain amount of money, maybe like $7 or $10. But what happened at the end? I will lose that money. I will lose it all. Why? Because I lack certain things. So I kept repeating that same thing over and over again. From 2022 through 2025, I kept blowing my accounts. And I'm going to tell you guys in this video what I've learned over the years and the lessons I've learned over the years that has been causing this. And I'm going to tell you at the end, toward the end of this video, what can change everything for you and what has changed everything for me. Now, when I first began in trading, I had this mentality or the mindset, okay, once I come here, is a get rich quick stick scheme that I'm going to suddenly be rich, that if I keep doing this, keep repeating the same thing, I'm going to be rich or be wealthy. But over the time, as the market humbled me, I understand that this was not that kind of market or that kind of place for that. But one of the issues I had or I have with trading small accounts is I'm going to give you 5 things that I learned over the years and the problem that caused all this blowing of accounts. And I'm going to tell you what changed everything. Now, one of the problems or the factors that caused me blowing account was over trading. Now, you understand that issue or that problem that, for let's say, for example, you fund a $5 account, which is a little money, a small amount of money. Now, and you have the illusion, okay, I'm going to trade this to, let's say, 100% of that amount or 1000% of that amount. And you start trading maybe, because once you open a position on a $5 account, you're risking literally the whole account because that money is too tiny or too poor. Even a $10 account is too poor. That means you're risking literally the whole account. Now, when you have the mindset of, okay, I want to make double this amount, this is where it starts becoming red. So I had this mindset of, okay, I want to over trade. Okay, I need to trade every day so that I can grow this account fast. But the market is not a place for over trading. So one of the issues I had was I over traded that account. And the second factor is revenge trading. I do revenge trading a lot. Let's say, for example, I lose on the $10 account, I lose $2 on the $10 account. It will really affect my psychology, to affect me a lot, and I would like to go back to trading, like to recover that amount of money again. But later on, I understood that the market is not a place for revenge trading; it's a place for discipline. So I'll go back again, like to open another position. I will notice that I will lose maybe double the amount of money, and I'll keep repeating the same thing until I finally blow that account. So one of the issues I had was revenge trading. I do revenge trade my account instead of following my rules and regulation. Or I didn't have a rule back then, so let me just put it that way. I didn't have a rule. And the third factor was I had no rules. For example, let's say, okay, I don't have a rule, even a system. I didn't have a tested system or strategy, or that I was learning or maybe developing. I didn't have anything. I just go online, maybe watch something on YouTube, and I tried to put that, look at that strategy, or try to trade that strategy on my account. Why I don't have anything? I just trade different things. I can trade support and resistance today on the chart. I can trade SMC or ICT. I don't have a rule that, okay, if I lose a certain amount of money, I'm going to stop trading, or these are the conditions I want to see before I place a trade, or if I lose like this, I will stop trading, or if I gain like this, I will do like this. So I didn't have any rule at all. I was just trading like a sheep without a shepherd. So I don't have any rule at all. And I kept blowing accounts from 2022 to 2025 until I will tell you at the end of this video what changed everything. And another factor here is emotional decisions, you get. But now I make trades based on my emotion. Okay, let's say I'm looking at a chart where I'm analyzing something and it's okay, this thing is going to buy. I don't have a system that backs it up, okay, that shows me that, okay, that this is probably going to buy. I just trade whatever I see. If I just look at it, kind of maybe it's moving up, I just, okay, let me just get in here and I trade with it. But I didn't know back then that the market does not reward emotional decision. People that make emotional decision, you will get punished on the market. But rather, it rewards people who has a back-tested system or a solid system with rules that guides them. So I was making emotional decisions. I just placed it randomly without any specific conditions to see. And this is what led me to bleed my account. Let me just be honest with you, there's no account I funded or my personally that survived. I lost all from 2022 through 2025 until I discovered what changed everything. And what has changed everything for me, and that is called prop firm. Until I discovered a prop firm account. Now I've known prop firm over the years, but I wasn't really like into it until 2025. Ending of the year, and I said, okay, I want to go into this again because I've been losing a lot on this market, and I discovered that this can really change everything for me because of certain conditions that's attached to it. Now, why did I really go for profit? Most people ask, okay, why did you go for profit? Now, for those of you that may not know what's a profit account simply means, let's say, an institution, an organization that gives you a certain amount of money to trade, then they collect a certain percentage, and also you take a certain percentage. It can be like they could take like 20%, or then give them like 80% or something like that. So now, one thing about profit account that I love, or later on I discovered, was that it has the rules. You get now on my funding account. I get to me on my personal account. I didn't have a rule, but here they are giving me rules to get. I have guidelines. I have daily drawdowns. You must not lose this certain amount of money in a day. You must not lose this general or max amount of money in a day. you have a profit target, make it so certain. Don't do this. You must place your stop loss. So again, these rules kind of shape your discipline. It kind of give you discipline to know that okay, I'm going to trade irresponsibly. I'm going to treat this like it's like a job, not like a gambling business. Again. But one thing I love about Profit account is this: they have strict rules. You get they have strict rules. You get things that guides you, things that forms your discipline. For example, they have rules. Let's say, for example, they say, okay, don't lose this certain amount of money in a day. So if you're trading, make sure that in a day you don't lose this certain amount of money. If you lose this certain amount of money, it's going to affect your daily drawdown. You get now they also have a certain amount of money that you must never lose throughout your whole account. If you lose that amount of money, your account is gone. So this kind of shape discipline in the sense that you'll be like, okay, this I shouldn't lose this amount of money. So I need to like trade this well. I need to trade very responsibly. I need to manage my risk. I don't have to trade anyhow. This is what helps you to grow consistently or to get gain. And this is what changed my trading career. I now have rules because I know that okay, if I lose an amount of money, I'm going to go off the market. That's one thing I love about Profit account, and it's what has been helping me to shape my trading career. One is, like I said, is it has strict rules and this forms discipline. And the second thing is daily loss limit and max limit. Now on your account, you have a daily drawdown. You must not lose, let's say, a certain amount of money in a day. If you do that, you've reached the limit for that day. And you also have your overall trading account. For your trading account, you must not lose a certain amount of money for that your whole account, because if you lose that, the Profit account, the Profit company is going to take over your account. It's going to disable your account. That's just it. So when you know that, you kind of have like you're going to think now on your risk management terms. You will know that okay, I must not lose this amount of money. I must not lose this account. And this will help you to trade better. It gives you the right condition, the right mentality to trade profitably. Get when you're trading on your profit on your personal account, which is not a bad thing if you have rules or discipline around it. It's a very good part. But let's say you don't have capital or you're trying to build up your trading account or your trading journey and you want to see good results. Profit is one of the best things to get. One of the best things to do this year, 2026. Now, it has strict rules. It has daily loss limit that forces you to treat this like a real business. Now, another thing it gives you is that you know that you don't gamble. Again, when you're trading a Profit account, it forces you not to be a gambler. When you're trading a Profit account, like I said before, I can place it randomly again because my money, I just say, okay, let me catch say a certain amount of pips or a certain amount of distance. But when you're trading on a Profit account, it forces you not to gamble. That's one of the beauty of trading. It forces you not to gamble. You become a strategist. You become a sniper in the market. You get now. If you're a sniper if you're a real sniper in the war, a sniper doesn't shoot like a regular soldier. It aims. It shoots with precision. That's what Profit account forces you to be. It forces you not to be a gambler, but rather a specialist at something you know best. So it forces you not to be a gambler and forces you to have patience. Because one of the main, or probably the main factor that destroys people's trading career is impatience. When you don't have patience, you blow your account. Even in a Profit account, if you don't have patience, you blow it just as you blew your personal account. It forces you to be patient, to wait for your setup, to wait for your model to form on the chart before you trade your system. And it also forces you to have risk management. What really changes people's trade journey is patience. Patience. You need to wait for your setup because sometimes throughout the day you may not see your setup on the chart. You may wait for probably some days. You may even trade maybe once a week. You get because your system has not formed on the market. So it forces you to be patient to wait for your system. But that's one of the beauty of Profit accounts, and it also forces you to treat your trading like a job. Now, when you have a job, you follow rules and regulations that you must do this. If you don't do this or you don't follow the rules in that organization, they will kick you out. So Profit account forces you to treat it like a job. That this is a serious business. This is not a joke here. Because if you make any mistake, the account is gone. So it forces you to it forces you now to say, okay, I need to follow strict rules. I need to have risk management. I need to follow their guidelines, and I need to trade responsible. I need to wait for my system. If I don't see my system form on the chart, I'm not trading. This is when everything starts changing, and this is when everything starts changing for me. I've started becoming more disciplined, becoming more responsible, and that's when trading starts showing the results you want. Now, the problem was never from the market, rather the problem was from me. Why? I don't have a rules and I don't have strict rules and regulations I follow. I don't know anything. I just trade randomly. I over trade, I revenge trade, I trade based on emotional decision, what my mind is telling me. This is what has been keeping me back from seeing the kind of results I want. But with the Profit account, I have started seeing good results. I've started becoming more disciplined, started following rules and regulation. And rules and regulation in the market is what makes one profitable. Please, if you love this video, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because on this channel, you're going to see lots of amazing videos. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Tell me what you can drop in the comment section what you've understood about Profim, if it has been helping you, or your personal trading phone account has been helping you, or your issues you face over the years in your account. You can drop in the comment section now, and I'll gladly reply you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.